Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 8 of our Distant Worlds Universe Let's Play. Last time around we took over some colonies over here and expanded our empire, which is really good. But we are definitely getting some bad luck in this game. So we actually had on our home world, or our main planet of Trantor, we actually had an earthquake. I think it was an earthquake, we lost a huge stack of population. So you actually see we're down to 14 billion now, which is absolutely ridiculous. We were up around the 25 billion, I think. So we've actually lost around 10 billion population. And the planet quality has dropped around about 30%. So luckily the maximum hasn't been affected. And so that will slowly build up over time. So that's given us a big problem in two ways. Planet happiness has dropped, so we have to drop our tax rate, and satisfied. May just drop it 2 more just to make sure we're over. There we go. And we've also got a huge negative cash flow, whereas before we're actually in the positive. So honestly, I'm not really quite sure what we're going to do about that. We can't really scrap our ships, because if we do, like, we're not hugely built up in military. Like we're sort of only, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, we're 5th, and sort of someone else, a couple of others are close behind. So we're not as if we're sort of really built up or really strong anyway. So can't get rid of those. Taxing our other colonies isn't really going to do anything because they're so small and they're not really built up and developed. Yeah, not quite sure what's going on or what we're going to do. Yeah, okay. We're just going to get the game running, see how things are going. I think we'll sort of just see what we can do, see what we can work out. So actually only paying 5k in pirate protection there, so it's not as if we can drop that either. Private sector's got a huge negative cash flow as well. I would probably assume because of our home planet has dropped so badly. Monetary gifts, these are probably going to come in handy, given our money problems at the moment. So I think what we had over here, these planets have all been replaced with, infantry. So they've got infantry defending now, which is really good. And then we have our armored forces over here. So coming to our fleets, first invasion fleet has six armored units. I think in our home planet we were building some more. There we go, that's good. So actually going to load those up. And what we are going to do, which I think I mentioned at the end of last episode, we're actually going to move up here and try and take over this planet of Sol. Given this is a pretty developed planet, so 3.3 billion, this would be a really good one to actually add to our empire, and would sort of go a little way to actually offsetting the fact that we had, why on earth is first invasion fleet, why are you going over there? Alright, you're not meant to be over there, you're meant to be over here. So you move back to there, and then we'll load troops. Yeah, so if we take over this planet, it may go a little bit of a way to sort of rectifying the fact that our homeworld just got absolutely pummeled. So if you're looking at population, I assume we're going to be a long way down now. Yeah, that's really disappointing. Because we were, I think we were first actually. I think we had the biggest population, or we were up here. Now we're all the way back down here, so that's not good. And also the problem we've got now is that we can't afford to keep our tax rate down. So our planet is going to grow very slowly. Yeah, alright, so things aren't looking good, guys. I mean, I knew playing on Extreme for the first time would be a challenge. But unfortunately, we were actually doing quite well. I was actually relatively happy before that event happened. And now, yeah, I think we're really going to struggle to make much progress at the moment. So some pirates down here, shouldn't be too much trouble. So that's our second fleet. First fleet must be home, I believe. Yep, good. Protection, no thank you. Diplomatic relation, ending trade sanctions, that's good. And took out a few pirates there. Second Imperial fleet, that's going okay there. So they're at that mining station. I'm actually going to move them down to... So what's this pirate base here? Who are these guys? The Lone Claw Gang. So you've got 311 ships, wow, okay. We definitely can't take you on. I think we're actually going to just move you down to our planet down here. Maybe we should move you back and repair first. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to repair you. Repair and refuel, and then we'll sort of move you down over here. Because I think this place has got a defensive base already built. Yep, which is good. So it's got a little bit of protection, which is nice. So offered protection, no and no. Troop transports require refueling, which is fine. So they're at our home planet, which is good. So we're going to refuel them. First fleet's over here, fully fueled up. We're actually going to send them over here to our new area in case we have any problems over there. We've got our home fleet at home. They're repairing. Second fleet's repairing. First fleet is refueling. Once they're refueled, we'll get them to load the troops up and try and take over this planet quite quickly. As quickly as we can anyway. So, yeah. Mining station under attack again. Should be okay. He's got quite a lot of shields, quite a fair bit of firepower, so I don't think one ship's going to do any damage. Galaxy map swap, yes, thank you. And again, may as well see what's happening out there in the wide world. Yeah, alright. Cash flow is not really getting any better. I mean, I suppose our planet is slowly building back up. The quality, which is going to increase our value and therefore the GDP. So cash flow is slowly getting better, but it's like really in the negative. So yeah, not really. I don't mean to be pessimistic, guys. I mean, I'm not a pessimistic person or gamer, but I really actually think we're going to struggle now. I actually really can't see a way that we can come back. But we're going to keep going, and we're going to basically play it out until it becomes, well, probably until we actually get wiped out, really, or until it becomes, you know, abundantly clear that we can't actually sort of go any further. I've got a few ships under attack down here. I don't think these ones should be too much problems. May get raided. Actually don't have any troops there, which is a bit of a problem. Didn't realise that. So I'm just going to queue one up and garrison that into there, which is good. So at least we have a bit of a protection. Recently raided, so I assume that's probably why. So I'm actually going to put another infantry down as well. So we're going to have 2 units there, just as a little bit more protection. But looks like all these guys are running away, so that is also good. Alright, so strategic reserves. What's over here? Medium spaceport abandoned. All components normal. Interesting. So these are all up and running, aren't they? Cool. I suppose we can move a ship out there and take those over, can't we? Well, I'm not really quite sure why we'd really want it. It's just going to be sort of a drain on our money. It's like a huge amount of firepower, lots of shields and stuff, and there are a few ships over there. So I suppose, yeah, I suppose we've really got to, don't we? Probably need all the help we can get. So where's our closest exploration ship? Where's one? Not there, not there, not there. So we got one refueling. Where was it? There. So you got no mission. So I'm actually going to send you over here. Move to the Lunar Arm Supply Post. There you go. So we should be able to take over those little areas, all those spaceports and ships. So it'll be a little bit of an extra boost. Protection, no, it's fine. Jumping to our fleets. First invasion fleet's refueled. We're going to load troops. First Imperial fleet's sitting over there. Second fleet's refueled, so we're going to send them down to here. Just make sure there's no problems down there. This pirate base is definitely going to be a problem. We can't afford to pay them off, and they're very strong. So 315 ships. So they've actually got a huge amount of ships. They've got a number of bases as well. So 2 over in the right over here, and then sort of 2 that are right basically in the middle of our empire. So those guys are going to be a problem. Who are these guys? The Savage Force, 128 ships. Interesting. Alright. Passenger ship under attack down there. That's fine. Just going to leave that until our fleet comes back. Passenger ship damaged. Yep, that's to be expected, really. First invasion fleet loading troops still. So just leave them to do that. It looks like they're starting to do those or load those up quite quickly. There we go. So we've got 10 now. So I think 10, so that's 236k strength. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough. I'm hoping it's enough to take over that planet. So we've encountered an abandoned ship, which we are going to investigate, and we have taken it over, which is good. Disassembling will give us a technology boost. We will also keep it. I think we're going to keep it for the moment. So what we're going to queue up this. We're going to say attack Sol 1. When they get up there a little bit closer, we'll actually declare war. But until we actually get there, it's probably not really worth doing that. So abandoned base encountered, investigate. We've also taken that one over as well, which is good. Close, cool. So where's our base now? Where was that? I couldn't even see it. Oh, here. So it's right there, which is cool. So we expanded our influence out a little bit, which is good. Have we? Yep, we have. Okay, that's cool. Nice. So we've got another medium spaceport over here, which I guess is a good place to have. It's actually got fighters as well, which is quite interesting. What we're going to do, we're going to jump in here and actually have a look what components this ship has got. So it looks like it's a super advanced abandoned spaceport. So massive cargo bays, ultra dense fuel cells, which they're a long way down the tech tree. So definitely going to keep it. Definitely going to come in handy, I suspect. Command center, host center. Interesting. So it must be like medical, recreation, energy labs. So some more research and tech. Advanced proximity array, trace scanner. I'm not even sure what that is. Trace scanner? No idea. Repair bot, long range scanner. That's quite good. Targeting system, ECM, computer, space denial, so hyper jump denial. So in other words, in this sort of field that you can see around here, is any ships coming here that actually can't hyperdrive out again. So they actually can't access the hyperdrive. So which is quite interesting. So let me jump down, have a look. So reactive armor, so lots and lots of armor, which is good, and huge meridian shields, 2 advanced fighter bays, titan beams, auto cannons, iron defense, thunderbolts, and shockwave reactors, and nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. Very, very advanced medium spaceport. Also picked up a ship here as well. And you can actually see it even affects our own ship. So it says speed 12 slowed and hyperblock. So we can't even hyperdrive out ourselves. So what is this ship? So it's 67 firepower, 390 shields. Doesn't look that amazing. I'm actually tempted to scrap all of these to actually get the research bonus. Given that we can't afford to actually sort of finance more ships, I think that's what I'm going to do with these ones. I'm just going to go retire at the nearest shipyard. Then I'm going to send you to there to move to that ship, and then I'm going to queue up a move to that ship. Then I'm going to automate you. So I should pick up both of these. We'll retire all those and hopefully get some nice research bonuses from them. So it should be good. That should all happen quite quickly. Monetary gift, thank you. What's I need 298 credits. Abandoned ship, so we've also just taken over that one. We're going to do the same with this one, given it's the same. So retire at the nearest shipyard, and then exploration ship should come over here. Yep, which it would do now, which is good. Invasion fleet's moving out. Protection, no. So actually, given the actual strength of the number of the pirate factions, they're actually not causing us too many problems, which is a good thing. And check on our home planet, see how that's going. So quality is up to 76%. GDP is slowly coming up. But yeah, it's not really going to that well, is it? So we're going to retire this one at the nearest shipyard and stop and then automate you. So it can go off and do its own thing, which is good. Cool. So it is good to have like another spaceport out there that we can use and repair and all that kind of stuff. So definitely nothing to sneeze at. So we've actually got a weapons testing range over here. I'm actually tempted. I mean, generally it's not. Actually, I had someone comment on one of the videos in the last Let's Play saying that they're surprised I didn't sort of check out a lot more of the the beacons and stuff. And generally I don't, because I actually sort of haven't found that I needed to. But given that we're sort of bumped up to extreme level and had a very, very disastrous event happen to us, I think we're maybe going to start trying out and explore a few of these. So I'm actually going to come down here to the weapons testing range down here, see if there's some ships and stuff that we could potentially pick up. So is that an exploration ship? It is. So I'm actually going to grab you, send you right down here. There we go. So once you get there, hopefully there's some goodies there that we can pick up, and maybe that will help us out and all that kind of stuff. So I've come out here. Second fleet is down here. Research bonus in advanced maneuvering, which is quite good. We'll take that. So advanced maneuvering is, I believe, yep. So we actually completed that one, which is quite good. So that's an extra advanced thruster, which is nothing to sneeze at. So probably is quite difficult for you guys actually to see these colors, especially around here, like second fleet and stuff. I'm assuming you're probably actually not going to be able to really see this. So next, I mean that's my mistake. So next time around, I'll make sure that I choose a better color And hopefully you guys can see that a little better. So it looks like there's already some ships on it that's sort of out in that area, so that's alright. First invasion fleet moving through, which is fine. Research bonus in coordinated maneuvering, which is good. And a new colony governor has appeared at our home planet. So we have a couple of ambassadors. I generally don't really use them a whole lot, although maybe I should. Maybe I should actually move them to, what about to the Ricto and to the, I think are these the Securans? I think they are. I'm just going to move them there. Check that in a minute. So we've got two colony governors, one governing Omgul 2, which is a pretty decent governor, and this one we don't really know what it can do yet. Fleet Admiral on the home fleet, I'm actually going to move them to our first fleet. A couple of intelligence agents, so that's until cancelled, and this, that's complete, so I'm actually going to put you back on counterintelligence until cancelled, so there we go. Now I have our leader, 2 scientists, and a ship captain, so that's all pretty good. So declaring war on these guys quite soon, but not quite yet. Escort being completed, I assume that's our home fleet repairing. Yes it is, which is good. Yeah, so cash flow is definitely coming down, but it's not too bad at this stage. Research bonus in enhanced engines, so I'm just going to jump into here, have a look. Cool, so we actually got 3 full techs out of that, which is really quite good. So enhanced engines, advanced maneuvering, and coordinated maneuvering. So there we go. It's 3 extra techs, which should put us a little bit ahead, hopefully, of other people, of other races, other empires. So our invasion fleet's nearly up here, so we're actually going to come in here and declare war on these guys. They actually do like us, which is a bit disappointing, but I mean, if we don't do it there, someone else is going to do it eventually. So I'm actually going to go say goodbye. They don't have any. So these actually protectorates with these guys. That could be a problem. Alright, we're just going to do it anyway. Change relationship, declare war. Yep. Aren't we friends anymore? No, sorry. I don't like, yeah, so the Ceretia and the Zeralas, so they were protectorates, which is fine. So if we have a look at the Ceretia, they're sort of down there. They're a fair way away from us, not much in military strength. And the Zeraclass, they're a long way away and nothing in military strength either, so we're not worried about that. Those guys won't be a threat, and they will be able to make peace with them relatively soon. Yeah, so generally you would like to make allies with other human nations, but given our position in this game, we really need all the advances or the the extra colonies and all that kind of stuff that we can get. Complete research into advanced gravitic beams, so we get an improvement to our gravitron beams, which is good. So a little bit of a boost to some of our starports and our ships. So weapons techs, what are we going to do now? I think we're probably going to steer away from this kind of stuff, given that for a little while we're probably not going to be invading planets, although maybe we should actually look at invading planets. Maybe that's a way that we can maybe get back into the game. So I have to think about that, but I think for the moment we'll leave this. I think we may actually get, what are we going to, not using fighters, we're going to steer clear of those. Look up, fairly way up through here, which is good. I think we're actually going to jump into beams again. So what do we want? Do we want long range, increased damage, or a phased beams, 10% targeting bonus, also more effective against armor? Oh, excuse me. I think we're going to go for high power. So it's extra 5 damage. Increased energy usage, quicker. Is it quicker? No, not quicker. Damage loss is more though. But I suppose given the range, that's interesting. Quicker, longer fire rate too. I'm not really convinced they're actually better anymore now that I've looked at them. Actually, we will go for those, I think. We're sort of building our fleets around sort of short-range weaponry anyway. So like our capital ships have the tractor beams and things like that to sort of get in nice and close. Having our ship come down here, it doesn't look like there's anything here at all. Actually, there are a few, but they're damaged. So I don't think we're really probably going to waste our time repairing them. Yep, alright, we're just going to put you back on automated. Don't think there's anything else around here that we can really see that we're interested in. Speaking down here, but 99% sure it's going to be explored already. There's nothing really close into our area. Alright, so we're just going to leave things as they are at the moment, and just going to jump in here. So a bit of a gift again, which is good. Jump in here and have a look at how our invasion goes. So hopefully there's not too many troops on this planet. It is a decent sized planet, so have a fair bit of, so it's actually building a spaceport. So we'll have a fair bit of, oh wow. Alrighty then, scientists died when our, oh no, you're joking. Alright guys, this is the end of our save. It lasted 8 episodes. Our colony has revolted and left our empire. Given that it was our main home planet, yeah. So they must have been very unhappy and I didn't notice it. Wowzers, that was terrible. And they have a huge amount of troops on there, even though they're only militia. Interesting. Can we actually recover from this? I'm probably going to think not. Got another 9 minutes to go in this episode. I'm going to play out this episode. I'm going to see how this invasion goes. Not well. Maybe it'll go okay. 328k against 563. Although, yeah, no, we're going to lose that one. Alright, so we're going to lose the invasion. Given that we've lost this invasion, we have no troops with which to take over our home planet. And therefore, we have lost the game. So without our home planet, we have no money, no income, all that kind of stuff. And, yep, we're done for. So, very short game on Extreme, guys. On our Extreme, I'm just going to bump up the speed. So there we go. We've actually lost that battle quite comprehensively. So they were very, very well protected. Oh, dearie me. I honestly didn't even notice that they were that unhappy. Like, I didn't realize they were, because I thought I fixed that with the happiness and stuff. I thought like I'd drop the tax rate back down again because it was, you know. Oh no, I suppose we've got colony ships, don't we? Oh, we've got colony ships. Where is our colony ships? There we go. Send our colony ship. Oh, we may be saved, although we just lost all of our troops, so it's not all that wonderful either. Alright, bring our first invasion fleet back. Bring it back down to Trantor. Where's our colony ship? Which one is it? So there it is there. I still think I may actually end the series here, guys, just that given that we I just really think we're just not going to be able to recover from this. Our population is just way too low. So we have taken back over our planet. We've got a huge amount of troops there, which I'm going to have to get rid of a whole stack of them because we don't need them. Wowzers, that's a huge amount of troops. We're just going to keep on. I wonder if we could actually use these to actually invade Sol. No, I probably couldn't. It's probably, even then, it's still probably not going to be enough, is it? No, it's not. It still won't be enough, I don't think. Alright, we're going to take all but, or disband all bar 3. There we go. And garrison those 3. We're going to see how our... What did we finish in research? Component prefabrication. So, increased ship size, which is quite good, and improvements to weapons plants and other assorted plants. We've researched all this through here, which is good. So we've also got our bonuses through there, which is nice. Actually going to jump up into hyperdrives, then shields, then new reactors. Yeah, so our cash flow is still not great. Populations... yeah, okay. Alright. I'm not really sure what to do, guys. I'm actually tempted to stop the video, or stop the series here and sort of start a new one. I just think that given, so look at population, like we're a long way down in population, and especially these places, especially as we don't have many colonies. So we jump in here, look at our colony. We've got 7 colonies, but if we're looking at some of these other ones, especially some of the better ones, they've got a lot more colonies than we do. Like these one, like 23 colonies, like they're starting to really eclipse us in population, which means they can eclipse us in economy, which means in military strength and all that kind of stuff. So there's quite a few empires that have a lot more colonies than we do. Although there's a few that actually don't as well, so we're not too bad. I don't know. A little bit torn. I'm tempted to start a new one as the Gazurians, given that I know that's going to mean that we have a little bit more of an advantage and maybe we can keep up. Given that our first one hasn't gone that well, like I said, I do think we actually went relatively well until that massive, ginormous earthquake killed 10 billion of our population and like ruined our planet. So Yep. So they're still unhappy there. So I suspect that's what happened. I suspect that the happiness just kept dropping. I didn't actually say it. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna stop the series, guys. I just think that we're going to run out of money in a little while. If it's probably not this, it won't be this one, but probably next episode or something. There's not really anything we can do to actually fix that. Can't scrap our fleets because then we're going to be defenseless, and so we're getting taken over by someone anyway. We can't raise our revenue quickly in any way that I can think of. Because it's all due to the population, basically. Like the quality is coming up quite quickly, which is good, and that will definitely help. But it's just to do with population. We've lost 10 billion in population, which is a huge whack off our value and our GDP and all that kind of stuff. I just don't think there's going to be a possibility of us getting back to the point where we were before. And even then, like everyone else is sort of moving ahead, where we've actually sort of gone back, and we're trying to get back just to where we were. So. Yeah, we're actually going to stop the video here, guys. I'm actually going to make another series, so it'll be our third series. And we are going to play on Extreme again as the Gazurians, and hopefully that will make it a little better. Hopefully we can go a little better than what we have in this one. It's definitely been a very interesting series though, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something. I hope you're not too disappointed that it's going to end a bit sooner. I hope you don't think that I maybe perhaps should have kept going with it. I just think that it would. I don't know. I think I could probably survive for quite a while, but I just don't think we're gonna make any progress. Really, I'm not really sure we're going to achieve anything. So, given that, I think that the best thing to do is probably just start a new one, learn our lessons, hope that we don't get a catastrophic event like we did last time, which is actually honestly it's the first time in many plays of this game I've actually ever had that happen on our home world. And I've had it happen on other planets, which you can recover from. It's not a disaster, especially if it sort of happens, fairly early in the game, because populations and stuff aren't that big and all that kind of stuff. So it's generally not all that much of a problem. But given that it happened to our home planet, and in the early and medium parts of the game, the home planet is basically your entire economy until the late game. So given that it happened, I just think that I think we're not going to recover, and I think it's just going to be a bit of a boring game from here on out. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this series, and it would be amazing if anyone sort of is watching this video who hasn't subscribed to the channel. If you guys could do that, that would be incredible. And I'll actually start a new Let's Play of Distant Worlds, because I really love this game, and I know a lot of you do out there as well. So I'll actually start a new Let's Play today, and we'll sort of get some videos up quite soon of that as well. So. Alright, again, I apologise that it's been quite a short series, but I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all for the next one quite soon. So, see you all soon, guys.